you seen Kim K's new release of the nipple bra? So, welcome to another episode of Clustered Nuts. Today we are discussing Kim K and what's it called? Is it called ad nipple? What's it called? I hope this is not
fake nipple.
But the fake nipple bra. So welcome to another episode, and let's discuss that. Like, what do you guys think about that? And like, what does it actually showcase? Like, is it for attention? Like, why do people want to buy such a thing? Or is it just me? Like, why is it in the market? Like, so many questions. So
but of course, this question spans a long way. And if I want to be extreme, why do you buy wigs too? Like the one she's wearing.
It's one. Guys, let me say this to you before we start. Toby has been attacking me.
But she just mentioned that I'm a toothpick. Imagine, I look like toothpick.
Okay, pause. No. We're not yet to
be Olodo.
We're not yet.
And he said I'm an Olodo.
I am the middleman here.
How would you say I look like toothpick?
We're not here to settle fight. We're here to talk about Kim K's nipple bra. Kim K's nipple bra. And then I feel in context of what I say, why do we buy wigs?
That's because you need bra.
No. I feel like that's very.
So
wigs are a protective style
because
now.
you can buy normal bra, but why do you want to buy? No,
exactly.
You can buy a normal bra, but why do you
so
want to buy?
You talk say breast is rough. Now why people
I'm not saying that particularly. I'm saying like there is something you just want to showcase.
But then the things that you can
and
buy,
you might not be. Why are people wearing Botox? Of course, people wear all those now.
I guess,
where do they wear
I
it?
think it's just extreme beauty for me. It's on the class of extreme beauty.
So you can wear Botox, but you can't use the ad.
That's what I say. It's on the class. Extreme beauty is also fake Botox. That's like it's on the class of extreme beauty for me.
So what I feel is, of course, you see something deficient, and then you think there is also a need to show it because it's very simple. Why do you need to even wear that if you feel like you want to go braless? Just go braless. But
people do that.
The support.
Exactly.
The bra support.
So I think that settles it. So one of the reasons why people do that is because they want to feel some certain way that the other thing might not make them feel it that way, and they need to get it. Just like the wig she's using.
Why
she wants
ad nipple? Like I don't understand. What exactly are you trying to feel that you need a ad nipple for? Like or nipple bra for? Like what exactly are you trying to feel that you need?
We sell different products, and when I say we sell different products, I'm not necessarily even saying maybe you're into prostitution or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like you want to be seen some certain way, and I believe that's the reason why we do all the things we do.
To be honest, actually, I have. Okay, so yes, I wear wigs usually, but this year I decided to, cause I decided try like not avoid wigs, like try not to wear wigs all the time. That did not work out.
It's not possible.
Please, it was at first because I was going out natural, and then I had curls now. Like I even have pictures. Maybe I'll post it somewhere. But like I had a curls. Like the curl, you can see that the curls were very defined. Like my curls were coming out. You can see it. I left it out. I went out like that.
So what happened?
And then.
Why did you go back to
there's a reason I get in there. Then okay, winter is coming, the cold is coming. My hair is not really good with the cold, so I decided to put it in braids. I put it in braids. Braids weren't that good. I just put like a hat and a bandana. And then people were always giving me comments like, well, your hair is always rough. Oh, your hair is like, why is your hair like this? Oh, this, that. I'm always getting comments on like why my hair when I'm in my natural state that I'm always getting comments. Now the point where like it's like what the heck, man. So like somebody came up to me and they're like, oh no, I wore my wig the next Sunday, this was church.
Don't tell me outside. You look better with your wig on than you're not.
They say, oh wow, this is the best you've ever looked. I said,
Jesus.
wow. I was like, I just look at the man. I'm like,
compliment.
That is. I don't know if it was trying to compliment.
That's what I'm saying.
I just smiled and said things.
Did I tell you the compliment I got today?
Hey,
like, oh, you're looking fat. I'm like, I look at my response was like, it's like, no, you're
Money.
looking big. You're looking robust. I'm like,
Like you just kept getting worse. So
They don't
basically the
understand
only
that
reason why
ladies generally don't want to hear fat or something like that. It's surprising sometimes when people think they are complimenting you, but
Ugh, I hate it.
Oh.
That's why I started like outside of church I don't wear wigs. Inside church I wear wigs or because I try my best. Like seriously, the
so
people
when,
when
when,
you try
when,
to
the person
they
said
will
that,
say
that was
wear
the
whatever
best
you
you've
want to
looked.
wear.
they think they're
That
complimenting you now.
I just
So since that
Like-
day, you just started wearing your wigs again and all.
I just started wearing my wigs, but I still wore whatever. You know how in church I wear like comfortably.
Yeah, you walk.
Yeah, I wear really comfortably, and I don't know. Somehow, some people like they're making
No.
sneaky comments. They're like, okay, I know you are complaining about this, but I'm not gonna change it because God no asked me to change them. So go and sit down.
But sometimes, is it not good to also look at what people are saying? Of course, I understand that there might be a part whereby people are just saying nasty things and all that, just some things
Like
that
I
are not
feel
necessary.
like it's
But
ignorance.
if the same
like
set of people are
No.
pointing your attention to a particular thing, is it not something that is worth looking into too?
Well, that's also a good question. Another question I have in terms of that is that, in terms of like, you know how each place you go, there's a certain level of dressing you have to dress.
Mm-hmm.
So like a place, like if you're going to work, you want to dress this way, and if you're going to, again, like shopping, you want to dress this way. But if you're going to a nice restaurant, you want to, is there a place in terms of in church also? Do you have like, you know, an idea of like, you know, this is the certain way I'm meant to dress to go to church, or like going to shopping?
I think even the problem is maybe this part of the world. I remember every Sunday when we are going to church back in Nigeria.
Yeah, wearing
dress
your,
your
yeah, wearing
best,
your nine
yeah.
out
Yeah,
of
exactly.
nine.
You have to be very nice. But
Mhm.
I think here is a bit different because nobody really cares most times.
It's
Mm,
not.
I don't think
it's
it's
just
like
more
that.
like, oh, I'm going to my father's house, so I'm gonna dress comfortably.
No, so
That's
that's-
how I think of it. Because
That's-
like people, to be honest, I feel like people they treat church like as a fashion show. I've told many people, is like you guys are so worried about what I wear. It's like you guys. It seems like you guys are treating church like a
no,
fashion.
But
but
do people
another
really-
look at, another piece is like, don't you want to dress up, look like you're nice when you're going to go and meet your father, not like you're looking like.
But do people
like,
really
that's
comment
how people
about
can
what
look
you
at it.
wear in church?
No,
Because
it's
nobody
letting
has
you-
mentioned
because-
what I.
No,
They
If
might
you
say,
are
oh,
redeem. They
no,
have.
it's
You have
not
to.
just redeem. I'm saying, but then like in Nigeria, when you're going to church, you're wearing
You ha-
nice.
yeah,
No,
you have-
Nigeria is
wearing
different.
10
I'm
No,
saying
it's
even
inside
here.
their rules and regulation that if you are a minister, you have to wear suit
because
and
it
tie.
comes with a certain
Seriously,
aspect. No,
like
yeah.
I remember when they were, I don't know, they were giving us the rules of like altar etiquette. So like they were
Yeah.
teaching us how to. I was like, oh, this is good. Like you need to know how to like.
You're looking at it
Work
in terms
around,
of like, you're going
like,
to your
use the
father's
altar
house,
and
you want to
stuff like
dress
that.
comfortable.
So they also
But
talked.
then they're like, if you're going to somewhere to go for work, why do you want to dress good? Why don't you want to dress good when you want to go and see your like someone that is like
So, but is
higher?
there, is there
Like,
a
you know
place?
how going shopping by yourself and you don't care, like
School.
you don't know who is out there.
School.
Like if you're going, no, even some
man.
people, for me, some people dressing up people in school is like, because if you look at high school, right, not even uni, because uni everybody's tired, morning classes nobody does it, but even in high school, a lot of people will still want to like put an effort in what they wear
Mm.
more than some other than college where people like you can literally get up in your pajamas and go. But some people also they still take that high school like, oh, I still want to dress well.
So now,
No, I
like,
feel like actually now I'm looking at it from a different window. I feel like people are dressing up to impress. You dress to impress. Anytime you dress to impress, no matter who it is. If you are
I
saying that you're going
wait,
to church,
I
to dress.
don't
I don't
believe.
think it's like
I
that.
don't
depending
believe.
on where I go,
I don't believe
I
you
dress.
dress.
If, for example, if I'm going to a gala, I would definitely dress to impress. To
No, but
church,
it's like
I'm not dressing to
It's
impress.
I don't
What am I
necessarily
dressing to
think-
impress
you
for?
dress based on with the
I
occasion.
don't necessarily.
If you're going to work, it's not based on whether you want to impress. You don't care about this, but you dress because it's the occasion. You're going to work. You don't want to
School.
look like
No, okay, let's
So
talk
it's
about
based on
school.
who?
I
If you
think
go to
it's
school and
simple.
you're dressing up,
There's,
right?
there's
You
nothing
are
wrong
dressing
with
up to
dressing up
impress.
anywhere, and it's not necessary that you're dressing to impress. There is a way you
I
want
don't
to be
think you're dressing-
perceived.
Yeah,
See,
that's being
Yes,
impressed.
impress.
No,
That's being impressed.
no,
But
no.
that's not what
Impress.
I'm
So,
saying.
wait, impression is different from being perceived. Now, if, there-
What do you mean by that? Okay, sorry, sir.
if you're dressing
Scholar.
to impress,
I want scholar.
Let him talk.
what deal? If you're dressing to impress, that means like, okay, you're looking at some set of people, and then you want to be seen as, okay, I'm different from all of you, or I'm like this. That's a different case. So in that case, it looks more like the same, but it's not the same. Because in that case, the reason why you're dressing that way is, oh, I want to show that this is it. I want people to see that this is it. But when you're dressing just based on how you want to be perceived, it's so simple. Now, if I want to be treated as respect, if I want people to respect me, if I want people around me to at least see me some certain way, then to an extent, my dressing or my dress sense should also show that. So it's simple that, okay, now, naturally, when you see someone that wears shirts, talks in every point in time, and then wears this dress shoot and all that, the way you see the person naturally is always different. I don't know why, but it's always different from the way you see someone that just wear palm slippers and doesn't clear rows. And not necessarily because, in fact, most times it's not necessarily because this person, you are seeing the person as if the person is trying to impress you. There are situations like that. Even at your place of work, there are some people that will come to mind that when you are looking at the way they dress, they're just unique. And you don't think of them as if they are trying to impress. And there are other people that you know that these people are actually just dressing to impress us or to just put themselves out there. I don't know if it makes sense at all. So, but what I'm saying in essence is there are just some people that I want to be seen this way. This is whom I represent. Like, this is my representation, and I dress accordingly. And there are other people that it's more of, oh, they must accept or they must collect, using Nigerian Yoruba that way. Like, Wagba, I must show them.
Yeah, you want to show off.
Exactly.
Pepe
But
them.
I don't need to
That's
show.
when the people that be wearing excess go. Dress like, if you're going to work, this is how you dress. If you're going to school, this is how you dress. If you're going to church, this is like, so it's based on the occasion, like, and then each
Yeah, I
place
understand.
you go, requires a different level of dressing. Like, what I will wear to go and shop for something that is grocery shopping is not what I will want to wear to church, or what I want to wear to school or to work.
Just like going for shopping and then you're wearing maybe your agbada to shopping. People will
Like, exactly. Why are you wearing agbada to go shop? So it's like based on like occasion. That's where you dress up.
Yeah, but also it's also there is also a way you still need to dress, even if you're not dressing up to the. Actually, of course, I understand dressing to the occasion. Something about me is, if you know me very well, I'm not big on dressing, and
I'm big on dressing.
I'm just
I am big on
I'm
dressing.
just improving myself, and I'm getting better anyways, but I'm not like big on. I can wear anything almost anyway. Seriously, but also once I'm well dressed, what I mean is, so not necessarily that you see me talking. If you see me most times in church, if you see me talking, you should suspect that something something is happening. If I talking,
That's
in
why
church.
you're preaching. You're part of the preaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're preaching. You're on the altar.
But usually you don't see me talking most times. So what I'm saying is, most times it should be to the occasion too. But there is also a way that you can see two people going shopping and then you still see the difference between both of them. So I just feel like it's a personal thing to an extent.
Yeah, and sorry, in terms of what you were saying, in terms of like the way a lot of Nigerians see it, it's like if you're going to the father's house, you said you're dressing comfortable, right? But a lot of Nigerian, maybe that's why it also associates with Nigerian churches, that when you're dressing to go to church, you are going to, they see the like your father, you're going to your father's house, right? But your father as an authority figure in your life. So if you're going to go and see someone that is authority or someone is bigger than the government, right? So you want to dress up. It's like you're going to go see someone that is bigger than the president.
I think left to me, I feel all
so
those
you
things.
want to dress up.
That one a story.
Seriously, because I wanted to ask a question. It's kind of similar to your question, but my question was basically dressing to chop. Is it necessary? 'Cause I don't think it's necessary.
I think it's good. I don't think
dressing up for church. Is it necessary?
There's nothing wrong with that, dressing up for
Like,
church.
no, I understand that there's nothing wrong for that, but is
With
it
that.
compulsory for everyone to dress up?
But it depends on how
people,
you.
they see they go heaven, they dress anyhow.
So like that's the thing. That's why I say it becomes a like I want to say a cultural thing, because it's where you see church, the way because there's no way, like there's no problem with seeing God as like your father, your body, someone that you talk to. Just like how in Nigeria, how we see our parents is different from how people over here see their parents.
I think
If you
one
see your
thing.
parents in Nigeria, your father in Nigeria is like the man of the house, everything like that. But here in Canada or the Western world, if you see your father is your body, right? It's someone you should be able to talk to and all that. So that's how they take in terms of their relationship with God, in terms of like God is he's my father, so they take it as is my body. But us, we take it as my God is like is my father, so it's like an authority figure in my life. So I have to give this certain level of like respect and dressing and kini. So I think it's based on like it's almost a cultural thing.
Yeah,
it's
a mentality. But left me, I don't
But
see
either
anything
way,
wrong.
it's still good.
Exactly.
It's still
but
it's still,
the main thing is at least just dress nice, dress good. It's not necessary that you dress.
Modesty.
I think
that's
now
one
let's go back to
thing.
Kim K.
Yeah,
So
that's
when you
one
get that one to
thing.
church,
One thing that I feel like this generation struggles with is modesty. Yeah, freedom of wherever, freedom of choice. Yeah, but your freedom of choice affects
other people.
community. Whatever you choose, you will affect the community. So I believe in dressing modestly. Yes, dress modestly. That thing where Kim do is rubbish. And the thing that's vexing me.
I'm
that
sorry,
we are
but
always
why is
promoting
that
rubbish.
stuff? Why is that
They
stuff?
will,
Why is
we
it not
bring
modest?
out rubbish.
Why is it not modest?
What do you mean? Why is it not modest?
Why is it not
They
modest?
show my nipple. They show out. Fake nipple.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
fake.
Modesty is about covering like your skin. Like don't show off your skin. Don't show off excess skin.
There are different types of modesty.
Now,
Right? Wait. Let me explain how me I'm seeing.
Like you can show
let
off
me
some
explain.
small skin, no.
Let
Like
me
you
explain.
maybe you can show small belly, you can show
let
small
me explain why I'm-
shoulders.
yeah,
Like
why
there's a rule of 3. Okay, continue.
Let me explain
I would
my
like to hear
question
the
and all that.
rule of three, but
I would like to hear that. Rule too.
let's hear
But
that.
I'm saying that modesty supposedly is like not showing excess skin, covering up, But then this is a bra.
Is
right?
that
A
not
bra-
necessarily a misconception too?
No, this is let me
Because-
finish
okay.
my thoughts. Sorry, this is a bra, right? A bra that is going to be. It's not as if you're sure. Like, well, some people will wear the bra as top, and that one we're not saying is modesty, but people that actually wear it as a bra and
you
still wear
things.
other things, and it's not as if they are showing it off or something like that. And another way you can also look at it is that bra was a thing, right? And people were just wearing clothes as normal.
Do you know that age?
Eh?
Do you know?
I don't know that. But
No,
the time where
seriously,
like
before-
also the time where bras were literally the poking ones. You know that time like where you were talking about like fashion trends are
Yeah, that was when
the time
modesty
when
was
bras
out of the
became, like,
picture.
like was the poking kind of bra that you can
The
literally
cones.
like it's the cones like
The shopping, you put
the times where bras were like that, right? Maybe that's what she's trying to bring back. I will say that is that the kind of fashion? Is that what?
But
she's
that
trying to
was
bring
at that
back?
time. Modesty was not. It was slowly creeping out. Small.
No, but then that was still modest. It was still
But-
classified as modest because it was.
Well,
still
how was
looking
it?
at They were looking at it as a
But
bra.
exactly, because that
It was
was
bra.
my point. I wanted
It
to
was
say
looking
something
at
like that.
that
Like,
one was
but
bra.
it's very simple because I feel like, I want to hear the three
The
types
rule
of
So
modesty.
yeah, so that modesty, yes, is when you fully. There are different types of modesty, like maybe religious modesty, when you fully cover up. Like for example, as a Muslim, you cover up, you even cover your hair. Maybe there are other modesties where the rule of 3 are included. So you have to show one or two parts of your body when you're dressing. So like the 3 parts is your shoulder, so like up here, including your chest, then your tummy area, and then your legs. So you can be wearing a dress and show your tummy, but you're covering your shoulders and your legs. So you're wearing like a long skirt, or you're wearing a long
That just shows
like
the center
pants
of
that are
your
just
stomach.
covering your legs. And then another example of the rule of 3 is you can show
You can have
your
something like
shoulder,
this, like
yeah,
what I'm
here,
wearing,
but
where
you're
I'm
covering
showing my
your
shoulders,
stomach,
but everywhere
and then
else
you're
is
covering
covered.
your legs,
Hmm.
and then
This is
another
outside
one where you
modest.
that's when you are showing one. So like you maybe another example where you can show your legs is you are covering your shoulders, like maybe like
But you're wearing a
a short dress.
Yeah.
So like you're wearing a dress like maybe up close to your knees, but you are covering your stomach.
So
and
which
your
one would you
shoulders.
suggest?
Which one do you think is true modesty? Is that what you're
I
saying?
think that all of them are modest, but another part where like, because I say you can only show one or two parts of your
Body.
parts.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, enjoy
So
the turn.
you can show like your shoulder and then you can show your legs at the same time. So like that's like when you want to be a little bit free, but you still want to show some modest.
Maybe summer.
parts.
You know how they say it's summertime, so you.
Yes, exactly. But the only thing is you cannot show your stomach and shoulder or your stomach and leg.
At the
It
same
won't, it
time.
won't be considered modest. That's the rule of
So
in modesty.
wait, who is actually coming up with the rule, or is it because now it seems like if I'm now not dressed this way, I won't be seen as modest, or if I dress just like
But if you
just
like-
like what Dara mentioned now. Now you dressed up,
Mhm.
but what we are seeing is the nipple, and despite the fact that it's even not your nipple,
Yeah.
but it's the fake nipple. So are you saying that based on your rules now, the person would be seen as modest?
Yeah.
So
No.
because
May I say yes?
okay.
No, that's
I'll say yes.
that's just one of the rules. There are other rules to modesty. That's just
No,
one
me, I'll
one
say-
example of modesty.
If-
But I'm saying that if you are showing your nipple, okay,
So now, okay,
I
okay,
feel
now,
like
now,
what modesty is you are not showing. You are not a sex object. That's what modesty is to me. You don't appear. I'm sorry, you might not appear, but you do not look like a sex object. You don't look like a sex doll. That's what modest. That's what modesty
What
is
do you
to
mean
me.
by a sex
So
object? Because
now-
some people are like some creeps, and what they want is people that haven't fully covered, and they still look at them as sex objects.
Even
No,
some
because,
creep, they
wait,
still even go
and-
to people that are fully
They go
covered.
to
Which
the
can-
that's what I'm saying.
And
That-
of
so
course,
what do you mean
But
by
I'm saying
sex
that if you
object?
sex appeal, you
I
look
be-
like Rashawo,
I
you
be-
look like OnlyFans. That's what I'm saying.
I believe we'll get to that point too, because we
Well,
need to address
that's-
that. But before we get to that point, now I want to ask Dara. Now you said that if you're wearing that,
If
it's
you're
not,
wearing the
it's not a
the
problem.
nipple
Yeah.
stuff as a bra,
Yeah,
as
as
an
a-
actual bra, but I don't
exactly.
know why, because there are
Now-
other bras out there. But
now-
if you choose to wear it,
You
Are you
asking,
choosing
I don't
to
know
wear-
why.
Now-
Exactly.
now-
You asking
now,
why? I don't know why.
Another question is now if you do not wear bra, if you're going like your
yeah,
nipples
if you
are
choose
showing.
not to wear bra, but
is-
you are covered up, you are still modest.
Okay,
You
so
don't need to
so
wear.
for you is not necessary
I
if
mean,
you're wearing that or not.
if you are covered and you look distant, like that's all. You,
And
like
then your nipples are pointing to.
no, the thing about nipples
Pointing
are
to
like it's first of all, it's when
to
it's
the
cold.
west.
It's when it's
To the
it's when
east.
it's very
Maybe
cold.
the
But
north
then
and
thing
south.
is that you don't necessarily have to wear a bra for you to be considered modest. Do you think you have to wear a bra to be considered modest?
Yes.
Because
No,
Your
you
nipples are
don't. As
showing
long as
now.
you're fully covered. See,
Even there's more to modest though. You know you have to
when
wear
you're not
certain
wearing a
garments
bra-
where you're
when
modest.
you're not wearing a bra, doesn't mean that your nipples are showing. That's what I'm just trying to
so
say.
now
You can literally
now
wear a big
wait
t-shirt. You know people that even have
wait
small breasts that wear
okay
big t-shirt, and you
Wait.
will never know that they're not wearing a bra.
Dara,
Yeah,
Now,
they don't
if
get
I'm
chest
wearing-
now. They don't get breasts now.
if I'm wearing a gown
Yeah.
that is not necessarily tight, I don't know if you've seen this kind of gown that is a
Body
bit
con is tight.
it's a bit free,
Mhm.
but you like there is a way it goes down that
Yes, that's
it can
modest,
be
but
provoking
like,
sometimes if you know the kind of gown.
Yes,
you're
That's what I'm
know.
saying. I need to know
So-
what you're wearing,
so-
because if it's something that is literally just
So
like
for that,
showing
for,
your
wait,
like you're
wait,
having
at
more
least
of like
wait,
cleavage showing
wait.
and
For
all
for that
then-
kind of gown, it's not revealing necessarily. Like, but you know that it can be seductive some way, sometimes.
A
So
lot
are you
of
saying
things
that?
can be seductive if I want to take it like that way? If you're looking at seductiveness, a lot of people will wear pajamas and say that is seductive. Like
Like,
Exactly.
let's be realistic.
no,
yes.
I'm just
If
saying.
you look like a
my
sex
argument-
appeal,
no, my
that's
argument-
not
So
modest.
that- that's what I'm
argument
saying
is
now.
that
Like if you
my
have body con,
argument
if
is
you are
that just because you are not wearing a bra doesn't mean you are not being modest.
okay, I
That's
see
my
what you
argument.
Oh, so
Depending on the
yeah.
size,
So that's what
If
I'm
you are
now saying.
wearing,
So
if
what
you are
I'm now
not wearing,
saying
let me
is,
say this: if
if
you are
your
wearing,
nipple is now pointing,
If your nipple, and first of all,
Because
for your
that's-
nipple to point, it needs to be very cold at some point. Like it needs to be like, an unusual weather.
No,
No, not an unusual weather,
I
but
don't
it's
even-
not something
everybody.
that
I don't-
Sometimes
I
it's
don't-
just
but
a
then,
point.
No, I know, but I'm saying that. I know, but I'm saying that.
Sometimes it's just.
I don't even know the weather. But
I'm
at
just
least
saying
I've
that it's
seen
not
people.
something that would
I've
just
seen people.
like.
Okay.
It's not like Kim Kardashian one that it's automatically and always pointing. It's not that one. Your nipples are not like it's not going to be. Did you see the ad where she is? It's still. Did you see the ad where she said what did she say?
The ad.
Life is hard, but this is the ad where she said life is hard, but this will always stay. Oh God! You should.
Like, is that not a sex appeal? Please don't tell me that's not a sex appeal. Which kind of like
What I believe,
what
especially when,
was it? Unless she's doing it
when
as a
it
joke,
comes to- when
that
it-
would be very
wait.
hilarious. That's
I think
funny.
it's marketing.
when,
That
when,
one
when
is
it
marketing.
comes to modesty,
That one
I
is
believe
marketing.
that it starts with a thing of the mind, and we might not want to accept it.
No, I agree.
But because one thing I believe is, no matter what you wear, if you want to seduce someone, if you want to dress seductively, in fact, you can be fully covered, and still people still see you as someone that is seductive. And this is what I'm saying.
Sorry, I just want to say one
okay.
thing. I just want to say one thing. Sorry.
Say-
Being modest is also seductive. Like being modest is a
Crazy
sex
worry,
appeal.
both of you.
No,
This
no,
kind
no, no,
sex
no, no,
appeal.
no.
I dey cover myself. You say I they look like
That's
sex
what I'm
appeal.
trying to say. Like
No,
being
no, of
modest
course, of
is
course.
like like you
I'll
literally
still,
like.
I'll still
it's
get
being-
to that
like,
point.
being
I'll still get
modest,
to that point.
It's
But
like
wait,
a sex appeal. It's like I want
I want to
someone
pick
that is
it.
modest.
I want
That's
to
what
pick
I
it.
prefer.
Wait. I want to
Uh-uh.
pick it one after the other.
But
Just
yeah.
say country they hold you. Just say that.
No, being
So-
modest
so-
actually is a
So what?
turn on for-
Wait. What I'm saying is, I feel it's a mental thing in the 1st instance. What I feel like there is a way I want see if I'm going to the market and I say, oh, this is the one I want to get, the one that the nipple is hard, that is pointing. Actually, there is a reason why I'm getting that. Except I don't want to say the truth. I won't just go and say this is this particular one I want to wear. So what I'm saying in essence is, even if I'm thinking of, oh, this is this kind of dress I want to wear today. Now there might be different reasons. Or sometimes maybe it's hot for some people and they just want to wear something that is free. Despite the fact that it's covering your body, you might feel like,
I'm sorry, but we have days where laundry has finished, and that's the last bra we have. You will wear it now. Like when laundry has finished,
so
that's the last
that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That it's the thing of the mind. In fact, some people dress some ways and they do not necessarily plan to be seductive. Just like the example you've given right now. And then, but some people will still see them. So, and I believe the first thing we need to also address is also, because most times, maybe this part of the world, it's more than the opposite sex, but most times it's more of the opposite sex. And I feel like
the
even
opposite sex as women.
as in men, what I'm saying is what you are appealing to.
Is
So
men.
yeah, most times. Wait.
Okay.
You're not even letting me to get across. So what I'm saying is sometimes we also need to address the opposite sex, which is the men. So sometimes even for a woman, the woman can be well dressed from head to toe. In fact, someone in the head covering to the feet or anything,
Yeah.
and then you still see through. Some men still see through that person, like they've uncovered the person like that.
I
So
don't even think
what
they
I'm saying in essence is like there are also situations whereby you address people like that, where even anything they see, they are seeing this person as sex object, and it's not about what this person is wearing. That's a set of people. But I still feel like there is
Those are the crazy bunch.
I
know
think-
Exactly.
It's very
That's
rare
not
to find
extreme.
crazy
I'm still
bunch.
saying
that's
that.
extreme.
I am
Very,
But what
very
I'm saying
rare.
is
Toby,
naturally for men.
I'm on the side of modesty is still sexy. In it, like I'm
Now,
not saying it.
yeah,
but
wait,
like modesty
wait.
is like
Maybe it's attractive.
get-
Wait, you are mixing it
modesty
up.
is still like
You're mixing-
attractive.
Maybe it's
Yes.
attractive.
Sorry, maybe I'm
But
not saying
no,
not
it's
sexy,
different.
oh.
Because
Modesty-
obviously,
Sexy
modesty
na
is
for only
attractive.
fans, oh.
if I see someone dressing
Modesty
nice and
is
looks
attractive.
beautiful, of course I will look at the person once
modesty
again,
is
and then
attractive
wait,
in terms of you
and
can
then
still sleep with the person. That's
wait,
sexy.
no, So this is what I'm saying.
Premium side eye. Premium side eye.
I know.
So exactly, this is what I'm saying. Now, if someone is attractive, I'll see a beautiful lady, well dressed, and say, "Oh, this woman is beautiful." And of course, the first thing that should not come, I don't believe the first thing that will come to my head is, "Oh, I need to sleep with this woman."
No.
I just admire.
No.
But when you see add nipple, in fact, what comes to mind is, "Hey, this nipple is like." You're not even thinking about how beautifully dressed the person is. You just, this nipple is. No, I'm just trying to be truthful. That I'm not necessarily saying. I'm saying that if you're portraying a particular trait or if you're showing a particular thing, what comes to mind is that thing you're portraying. Not necessarily you as a whole. In fact, I might not even see your face. I might not see how beautiful you are. But what I'm looking at is that nipple, obviously. So what I'm saying in essence is, number one, there is also a problem you cause when you dress a certain way. And that's just the truth. It might not be your intentions, but it's just the truth. Like when you see some things, we are men. Men are carried away by what they see. That's just the truth.
So what are we
You're
attracted
You're attracted to what you see. I don't know because I'm not a woman. I can't.
attracted to
But
this.
but that's the truth. When I say a beautiful lady, I will know that no, this woman is beautiful. But if what you're showing me is what's it called? A particular future. What I think of is the future. Except you have self-control, and that is where self-control comes into, especially irrespective of what anyone is dressed, what anyone is wearing, and that's why the sexual harassment thing comes in and all that. So, but you wanted to say something.
But going back to if someone is not wearing a bra, right, but is dressing decently and all that, do you still think that person is not being modest?
Not wearing
What
a
did
bra.
you say? Wait, can you repeat that again?
So if someone is not wearing a bra, but is still dressed decently, and then let's say, we're in winter, the cold becomes really cold. And because of that, for that short period of time, and you put it
Why
pops
are you
up,
not
but
wearing a bra in the first
because
place?
do you know, first of all, like bras
Yeah,
are entirely, there are some people that look at like
they're
bras
very
as the enemy of
uncomfortable.
women.
What?
So some people look at bras as the enemy of women. Actually, if you got,
I mean, yes,
some
they
people
are.
look at
They
bras as the enemy of women. And if it's something that you can go without, right, and you're still like you can go without, and then you do have the random situation where it's cold and your nipples do get hard, but it's not as if you are going in terms of I know my nipples are going to get hard, but you're going for comfort. Right?
I'm sorry,
it's
do
more
your
comfortable.
nipples not ever get hard entirely?
So
No, it doesn't stay throughout.
Maybe
Now,
my
unless it's
own
fully
is
cold.
different too, but it's always standing because I'm always cold.
TMI. Let's go back.
Let's
go back.
but anyways, no, but I feel like I don't. That doesn't make sense. But
because you
no, that doesn't make sense.
So left to me, and this is my own personal opinion, very personal. And of course, I'm just trying to say.
Very personal.
So it's personal opinion. Now, left to me, anything, irrespective of what you're wearing, if it's actually portraying some thoughts in my head, I would definitely say that you are not modest. And that's the reason.
Sex appeal.
That's the reason for
coming
saying.
From a man.
That's the reason for saying personal. See, wait. If you're not wearing bra and nothing is showing or no trace that you're not wearing bra, I won't see you as that.
Yeah.
But
if you are showing,
if on seeing you and the first thing I'm even seeing is not your face but your nipples going like this, obviously what I'm saying is left to me, you're not modest in that sense. Left to me, and that's personal, and that's the reason for saying this is very personal and this is just me, and that is how I feel. So how I look at things. Now, if what you're portraying is that, then I won't see. In fact, if you dress from head to toe, use gele, tie, confirm. That's what I see, and that's personal. That's just to say personal because I think Dara is not.
Dara is definitely
I'm not vexing. I'm just so sad.
It's
Why
not
you so
on this
sad?
level.
I'm so sad.
Why?
Because it just doesn't feel fair. It just
What do you mean doesn't feel fair?
No, because you're legit
But
dressing.
wait,
so you have to choose.
The day we had discussion on what's it called, on the dating app thing, you went on the app so that they experimented it after the whole discussion.
Experimented, but
She went on the app to start swiping right or left as she used to, and Dara collected it. And there was a particular guy, and I'm happy to say this. There was a particular guy they saw that showcased some talent that God gave him.
God give you talent.
That's not
So,
God's
See,
giving.
wait.
she squeeze my hand like this. So.
Wait.
It's not God's giving
Now,
talent at all.
of
Please,
course, God
don't
gave-
go on.
God- God gave it
wait,
to
wait,
him.
This
It
is
It
different.
wasn't surgery.
PSA. Don't go on dating app and be showing yourself in pants.
So,
Boy, he's
wait.
looking for friends with benefits now. What do you talk now?
See, this is what.
So he was showing his
Wait.
package, you know.
Now,
pre-show.
you know
Amazon Prime.
that you are already showing double
I'm
standards.
Amazon Prime.
You're
Yes,
already.
You're
you're-
showing
wait,
double standard.
You're already showing double standard, and
If I was doing sex abuse,
and-
that
and-
no modesty.
and I
beg
intention-
you.
No, that's not modest. What do you
And
mean?
wait.
What's that?
and I intentionally brought this
What
out.
is double standard?
Wait.
Please explain the double
And
standard.
that's what I'm.
Explain
Wait, I'm
it.
still explaining. And
So
I,
if man no wear
Wait.
boxers.
Wait, let him explain.
and I intentionally brought this out, but the guy did not show anything. Oh, do you know
He
that?
showed his package.
Wait, he showed you, but he wore something.
Wait, he wore a package.
It wasn't plain.
But like
You just-
But then
Wait,
I did not say, okay,
wait.
continue.
You just saw the structure, and you felt off
There's a
with the structure. You felt off. Now, if you could feel that way for someone that still looked dressed up,
It
you
was
look
not dressed. It was in pants.
So why
I
are
never
you
said
saying?
okay.
I never
As
said
an
wearing
example.
bikini. Did I
wait,
say wearing
why-
bikini
why-
was modest?
Why are you?
Did I say
wait.
wearing bikini was
So
modest?
why are you saying that now? If I can see the nipples, that's the modesty.
No, did I say wearing bikini was modest? That's what the guy was. Is that?
But
that's
that
if
is
they're
the
putting
thing
in
now.
the
there was
talent.
there
This
was
I did not say wearing bikini was
wait,
modest.
there was
wearing
one.
boxer.
Only
Wait, there was
bikini.
one
If
that
you
he
are wearing
wore
bikini
shorts,
under
not boxers.
clothes.
Like he wore shorts, but the way he sat down, it was
No,
obvious.
there was no one like that. Which one I said? The one I remember is the
Full
one
of
that is
you,
literally
that-
was in pants. It was in pants.
If you're saying that guy, the way he dressed wasn't normal.
Describe his dressing again.
He wore shorts, not boxers.
You wore boxers now. Abi?
Boxers. That's what I'm saying. His
He-
boxers he
oh,
wore.
Okay, let's say boxers.
Eh-heh.
Let's assume. But there was one that he didn't wear boxers. One like Ankara shorts like that now.
Whether it's that, then that means he was showing his pack side. You know, it's not because like it was not because you know.
No, but we don't say.
No,
we
but
see
but,
it.
but
was
what?
looking
Okay,
very-
okay. Let's assume he wore boxers. Let's assume,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't think so. There was one that he wore boxers, but there was other ones. All the pictures were not boxers. But
It was
we
not
still-
supposed to. That's why I was reading.
wait.
Okay.
Now, the reason why you said that thing was not appropriate was because you could see the structure
Of his socks.
of anything that he's carrying, of the talent God
Of his
gave it to
socks
him.
that he's carrying.
So, if you can say that now, why is it that if I'm seeing this thing standing like this, that one is not?
What I'm saying is that someone can literally dress normally, right? Not even showing, leave the house, not even showing, right?
Hmm.
But then, you know, like she just like, you know, when you go in and out from one cold weather to another cold, so and so one weather, like you just go outside and you're going inside, and so everything will return back to normal. But because of the period of the time, where she's outside and you see, but she goes back inside and everything's back
No,
to
that's
normal.
different now.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what me I'm
No,
explaining.
but
That's
I
the
feel
scenario me I'm
no,
explaining.
you can't use
That's the
that as an
scenario me I'm
example of you
explaining.
just going outside maybe to get something
But
and coming back
the
inside.
person is not wearing
I
bra.
don't
That's what I'm
think-
saying. The person
no,
is fully
no,
dressed.
but people would
modesty.
understand that.
But
In fact,
a situation
if
where
you
that's what I was trying to say. A situation where the person is in out cold for a while.
what we are
and
saying,
then
no,
I'm saying.
well, no, you can't say that's what you're saying because we were talking about you wearing the bra, that kind of bra,
The nipple
to other to other places. So obviously,
Me, I said wear the nipple
no,
one as a bra. If you're wearing
so-
this as a bra, as in like you're wearing other things and it's not showing, then that's still modest. But if you're wearing it and it's showing, then that's not modest.
that's what I feel anyway. So and that's personal. So
Oh, me, what of this one? What if they were not wearing boxers, but it's not showing?
As long as me,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not saying that you're not wearing boxers. That's your choice.
exactly what I'm saying is irrespective of what you're wearing.
What's
Why is it?
like what's
Irrespective.
It's not what else. No matter what.
My own
how would I
definition
know
is
whether you're wearing
exactly.
boxers
Same thing as. Huh?
My own definition
How would I know whether he's
exactly
wearing
wearing
boxers?
boxers.
You've never heard of grey sweatpants, have you?
That's a different. Is grey sweatpants modest? That's a good question.
So
It's
that,
modest now
A good
when you are
question.
wearing
I think-
boxers.
Is grey
Same thing.
no? A
I
good
think the
question.
summary is
Sorry, can someone put that in the comment section? Is grey grey sweatpants is it modest?
When
Can
you
we
are
answer
wearing-
that?
It's
Is a
modest
grey-
when you are wearing boxers.
Is a grey sweatpants modest? Please put it down in the comment section.
because
Let us know.
what I feel is no matter what you wear, So far, I cannot see anything or nothing sexual appeals to me or comes to my head. Then I would say you're good to go.
Thank you, my brother.
Me.
Anything.
And I believe that's personal, anyways.
So,
if you feel that
conclusion.
not your business.
Kim K. But I don't think she ever advertised it as being modest, if we're being honest.
Exactly, that's what I'm
she
saying.
Never advertised it as a modest.
She all her items are not modest.
Like she's
now.
purposely
Maybe
advertising it
rarely,
as something
like,
that's pronounce the word for me.
perverted. Is that?
Is it provocating?
Oh,
Yeah. Provocative.
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 Voila.
Provocative. She advertised it as that, so she was never. She was never saying that it was. She was never actually saying that it was actually modest.
Exactly. So the summary is: don't come out to say that. Then it is not a big deal. That's it.
What?
Don't come out to say it's not a big deal. If that is what she's selling and that's her brand, that's
then
okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
I won't even say it's okay, but
because no,
You're not the issue is that
market.
if you buy it and you wear it, don't be surprised when men come to you for sex.
Thank you.
Don't be
Thank
surprised when they look at you like sex appeal.
No,
They say, oh, you
that's
dey
the
bring out
point.
your nipple.
Don't
They
be
go come to you.
surprised.
They
Don't be
come ask
surprised.
for your number. Go ask.
Don't be
Oh,
surprised.
yes, hotel number. Come this way.
God, give me
Don't be
strength.
surprised.
No, you
That's
might.
what I'm saying. Let's be realistic.
You might not go.
It's not being.
You might.
No, wait.
You
Can
might,
I say something?
you might
Let's
not-
be
okay.
realistic here. Yeah. You can wear whatever you want, but dress up the way you want to be addressed. If you want to be addressed like a shawo, be dressed like a shawo. Like yes, freedom of dressing. Yes, wear whatever you want to wear, but don't be surprised when somebody comes up to you and asks you for certain things because of the way you dress.
I think you've just said my mind,
Simple.
and it's so clear. And this is one thing I'm saying. In fact,
Let's be
the
realistic
way
here.
you react,
No,
the way you
let's
react
be realistic
is
here.
solely dependent on you. The way you react is solely dependent on you. But don't be surprised that people will approach you in that
Exactly.
way, because this is what I see. And
I'll
and-
dress up
and-
as a businesswoman.
an
I go to a
an
business
example
center.
an
Are
example.
practically saying that because she's dressed this way, that's why she was raped.
Dead.
Nah.
What's the difference? What is the difference? What is the difference? What is the
Be
difference?
careful.
What is the difference? What is the
Be
difference?
careful.
Wait.
She-
Let's
she-
be calming down. That's not what I said.
She's
That's not what I said.
she's twisting. You're changing it.
Explain the difference.
You're just
Now-
explain the difference.
Let me.
Now,
I will explain the difference.
can I be radical? The statement you made, it's actually true.
Crazy worry. You are crazy.
people are
You are crazy.
I actually-
I thought
Crazy
Wait.
man.
I thought both of you are the same.
I actually-
We're not on the same
I actually
level.
want-
After that statement, no.
I want
I'm
wait.
strong.
Which kind of
I want to be
that?
radical, and that's the reason for saying like I intentionally want to go some other way, and I will explain myself. Can I be?
But before you explain
can I
yourself,
be
just
a-
let me say before you explain yourself,
Mhm.
the argument the people, the rapists, would always have at the back is that she wanted it.
She
That's
wanted it because
that's
of
their
her.
goal.
that-
That's
wait,
their go-to.
wait,
She wanted
wait.
it. So I want to see how radical you will be.
And I think you people are not getting my point.
Oh, okay.
There is a level of truth to the statement you made, but I would not close my eyes to the fact that the guy is something else. Is not okay, and something is wrong with the guy.
No way.
The guy has mental issues. For you to think of raping someone as the best approach is actually very wrong. Now, someone can, and I said this earlier, someone can be well dressed and still be raped.
Exactly.
So that's the reason for saying that might not be the total truth of, okay, maybe the way the person is dressed. But the reason for saying that there might be a level of truth to that is, number one, if you're dressed some way, and that is not a license to rape someone. Get it? It's not a license to rape someone. But the fact that maybe you're dressed some way, it creates an imagination in someone's head, and the guy that was not well cultured did something. Actually, there are ways you could have averted such if maybe you were dressed some other ways, which might not also be the case, just like I mentioned earlier, that even if you're well dressed. But I'm just saying that it could have brought a trigger which would not have happened if you were not dressed that way. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the rapist did something right or it was solely the lady's fault. But I'm saying that things like that could be averted. And this is an example. Now, and I believe Micah used this example even during the arguments and all that. Now, you left your door opened. And I have another argument too. I have another example that is in my mind. You left your door opened and then you're complaining that robbers came in. Number one, why in the first instance did you leave your door opened? And that's number one.
Because
And
I was gonna go out soon now.
Fresh air. There's so many reasons why the door can be open.
you've given your point. You are going to go out soon.
But you're
Now-
I
not
was going out.
Now,
and
wait.
the house was smelling like fish now. I fried chicken.
There was a fire, so I opened the door. There's
Now.
so many reasons why I can open door, but continue.
Now, another example that has always been coming to my head is, now, you do not want ants to come close to this sugar. You cannot control the effect of ants. If I leave my sugar on the table, there's a possibility that ants can actually come, and there's a possibility that ants might not come. It's so if I dress anyway, anyhow, someone might reach out, but you know that it's of a higher risk if I'm leaving the sugar on the table that ants. The next day I would see ants there. Now, why would I want to leave my sugar on the table and then I'll complain that ants
Toby,
are coming?
that
So that's my own
argument,
point. Like,
Toby.
why would you say you know that this is a possibility, and except if we want to close our eyes to the truth, seriously, because now there is a lady I've been seeing on Instagram. She doesn't hide herself, like the way she dresses seductively, intentionally. And there was a post she even made sometimes. She was like, 85% of people that watch our reels are men. So if you have men products that you want to sell, come to my page. It was a tactic for her. She understands how to deal with it. But you cannot say, for someone like that, you know the kind of attention you are calling. She wasn't trying to reach out to women. So why would you say, now I don't want such attention, and I dress like that, and you now complain that I'm getting such attention? Then that's not fair. Because if you don't want that attention, then reduce the risk of getting such attention. And that's the only point I make. Now, if you dress this way and you are getting that kind of attention, do not complain. Now, the way you undo it is solely dependent on you. If you don't want such attention and someone is giving it to you, in fact, you can react any way you want, based on what you want. But do not complain that you are getting such attention, because in a way, what you've done actually calls for such attention. And that's it. It's left to you if you wear bikini or do not wear bikini. I'm not here to say this is how you should dress. I'm not your father. But what I'm saying is, if I post bikini reels as a lady, and if I post a reel that I'm well dressed, the possibility, I'm not even talking about engagement or likes and share, the possibility that the bikini reels will get more views is very high. Now, what are people looking for there? So are you saying that you are not aware that this one will get more views? So why would you complain that this gets more views?
Toby, can I talk now? You've been talking.
You're free.
Okay. God, please
You
give
need
me
water.
strength.
You need
Give me the
water.
strength to. God,
Give her water.
give me the strength. Okay, first of all, the analogy of the ant stuff does not make sense to me,
Oh, shit.
because you are comparing. You're saying sugar outside. Why would you not cover the sugar? Blah 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 blah. To me, that analogy does not
Why?
equivalent to.
Why is
it's
it?
not
Why is it
equivalent-
not
Le-
equivalent?
listen,
Why?
ah,
Yeah, I'm asking questions.
Let me
Why?
finish.
Okay.
It's not equivalent to
Why?
human beings and saying that, because sugar, is to keep it. Like, you already know like to me, it doesn't even make sense. Like,
I have a question. Can I?
Okay.
I have one question.
Because
Do you agree that if you dress a certain way, you will attract a certain attention? Do you agree?
yes, I agree, but I
So-
also don't agree.
No, that's
Listen,
it.
no,
Finish. You
I
agree.
don't agree. No,
Auntie, you've agreed.
you don't understand.
leave her.
But what I don't agree,
I'm interested in what she wants to say.
what I don't agree is in terms of when you attract something, that means
What
I
what
have
kind of
to
school
give
did
an
you
I
go
have to
to?
give an example. I have
No,
to give
no,
an example of
listen
what
Because
I'm thinking
I
about.
want.
I want to think about you
British-
go
I'm British
to a
Colonial.
bar or whatever. Yeah, you dress nice and all that, right? A guy comes to you that, oh, you look nice. That's like, you dress nice, you
that's
dress
fine
sexy.
now.
Yeah, that's not
No
fine.
matter.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
how
I
you
feel like
find
your dress is.
husband.
But then now the problem is that you people, what me I'm hearing, or what I heard first, at least the first thing you people said that, oh, you can whatever the attention or whatever the what did you even say is what you get it because of your dressing. What I don't agree is that, okay, someone comes to the bar, if you appreciate my beauty, you appreciate that I look. Thank you. I want to dress nice. I like I want the confidence or whatever it is. But then you not say, okay, I like you. Okay, thank you very much. I don't like you. But I'll buy you a drink. No, I don't want. But it's like, oh, you're dressing sexy now. Why did you not buy? What's the point of dressing sexy if you don't want me to do any? Like, if you don't want me to come, if you don't want me to, what's it called? Approach you or kidding. But I'm like, I did not dress sexy because I want you to approach me.
Based on your aunt and what you said about the aunt analogy, not making sense. Now, I think you need to understand something. It's not about the analogy. It's about, okay, there is something being attracted to. So I'm not even. You don't
Sorry, I have a
even.
question
You don't
that I
even
just thought
necessarily
about.
have to use.
You know,
aunt.
what about lesbians that want to dress well, right? Are they still doing it to attract the male gaze?
No,
I'm not saying that you
I
are
think
doing it to attract the male
I
gaze,
think
but
you're not
don't be
getting-
surprised if you get the
that-
attraction
that's
of the
it.
male gaze.
That's it.
Don't
Just
be
like,
surprised.
You know that even the reason
Yes,
for
it's bad
the-
though.
the reason
We don't, me myself, I don't like it, but don't be surprised when you dress sexily and they appeal to you sexily.
exactly
For
because
the sexily.
the reason
or
for
the
using
I
the-
don't know.
the re- the reason for using-
wait. So, I should not be surprised if I get the attention of the male gaze, and if they come towards me for what?
For Toto, yeah.
So oh, can we talk about that?
surprised.
Can we talk about that? Like,
Yes,
that's
it's a
not
very
connecting.
that's
No,
the
but
thing.
wait.
Not connecting.
Wait, you
When
should
it's
not.
not
You should
connected.
not be
Let me
surprised.
say this, yeah.
But what I'm
I
saying
don't even know
is,
what to say.
you still have. You are still in charge, based on you. You can determine how you want to react to people like that. But don't be shocked that they will come
Exactly.
around.
And they
Don't be-
come
that's
around-
the only
Now,
thing.
just like the club that you talked about or the bar that you talked about, it's so simple that now you are in the bar, you are seeing them coming around. You still decide that no, this is what I want to do, or this is not what I want to do. But you should not be shocked that the guy came around or something like that because of the way she saw you. If you were dressed wearing gown and then tying your gele and sitting there at the bar, nobody will come and you won't be.
Well, so wait. All I'm hearing is that we should be oppressed
I never
because
said that.
if we don't want to be attacked, or if we don't want
I'm
to,
not saying
we
attacked.
should be if we don't want
Approached. If you
we
don't want to be approached.
if we don't want to be approached, we should be oppressed.
But wait, why don't you want to be approached in the first instance? I'm not even
No.
saying-
What if you don't want, like, for example, the club, and he's like, I really don't want anybody. I just want to come here.
I'm just saying, be
but
realistic.
but then you need to oppress yourself.
Thank
Like,
you.
let's be realistic.
I'm
Thank
being
you.
realistic.
No,
I'm being,
oppression.
I'm
We
being-
are only
Now,
everybody's
wait.
oppressed.
Just
Being-
wait.
If you are not even
Wait.
like,
Going back.
everybody's
wait,
oppressed.
Going back.
Like,
Going
whatever
back.
you do, you will always be oppressed.
Going back to
Okay,
the
so
sugar.
being
Going back to the
oppressed-
sugar that I even mentioned. Now,
This you are your sugar.
yes, I love sugar. Or even the door that we talked about. Okay, you left the door open. There is a possibility of the armed robbers coming in. They might not come in. Now I can leave sugar here and then the ants doesn't come. What I'm saying is something is attracted to
You
something.
guys are saying that in
Wait,
order not to,
it can even
in
be
order not to
anything.
be approached, you need to oppress yourself.
I'm not
Oh,
saying
who
that.
said Oppress yourself.
Because if you don't want to be
Listen,
approached,
you're not
don't dress what you want.
listening.
No, if
So
you don't want to be,
Listen.
no, you people are not listening. If you don't want to be
Listen.
approached, we should not dress how we want to dress. Because we
No,
don't want to be, because
listen.
you don't want to be approached, so
No.
don't dress out like that. But then, if you dress like that, just know that you are going to be approached. So you either choose one, you choose either to be sexualized by men and dress how you want, or you choose to oppress yourself and not dress how you want, so that you are not attracted.
That's
so that
not
you are
what. That's
sexualized
not
by
even
men.
close to what we are saying.
That is close to what I'm saying. Is that what will make you happy?
What I'm saying,
Is
yeah.
that what will make you happy?
Okay,
Dara,
And this
Dara,
is-
Dara,
wait,
no. My
come
question
This is the reason
is
why.
that a right? Is that right? Is that right?
Yes, there is nothing wrong with that. And I'm saying it.
Listen,
And I will
can
be-
I say
wait,
what
wait.
I
Sharon,
you don't want to listen.
No, Sharon,
I know they agree with. I don't fully agree with what he's saying. I don't fully agree with what he's saying. But he's on the path. He agrees with me, but I don't fully agree with what
did you
he's
hear what he
saying.
said?
I heard what he
You
said.
I agree
said-
with her, but yeah,
You
mine
don't
is.
talk that. No,
mine
no,
is-
about you.
Mine is. No, I
You
agree.
arrest me.
No,
No, about me.
I'm not saying that you agree
No,
with
about
me.
me.
Well,
When
I
I
agree
say
with what
this-
you're saying.
No,
I
no,
agree with
oh,
what
but you
sorry,
heard what he, no,
sorry.
you heard what he said, right?
I heard what he said, but I don't
You heard
agree
what
with
he
it.
said.
I don't agree
But
with
you're
it.
not, you don't have any
and-
comment. You don't have any comment about that.
Yes, I want to say something.
Okay.
Can I
Wait.
say it?
Letting what he says slide.
No, mine will not slide. I need to support
Can
my
I
point.
say it?
But let Sharon talk.
Like I was saying, you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm saying that you can dress sexily. Oh. In fact, I even promote itself. Dress the way you want to dress the way you want to dress. But don't be surprised when
Me,
a
I
man
won't say you
comes
should
up.
dress the way you
Exactly.
That's
So
what I'm
you're
saying.
saying, what's your name? Sharon. You're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying exactly what
I get
you're
your
saying.
point. And
Sharon,
I
I'm
understand
saying
what
I'm
you're
saying.
saying.
I'm saying exactly what
yeah,
you're saying.
yeah, I
I'm
get your
literally,
point.
I'm using other
Dara,
words, but I'm saying the exact
Dara,
same thing.
I get your
It
point.
means the exact same
You
thing
are
of what
not
you're
saying.
saying.
Dara,
No,
no,
you are
no,
mixing the
no.
No,
words.
I'm not mixing. It's the
Okay,
exact
okay.
same
Let
thing.
me explain what Dara is
It's the
saying.
exact same thing
Now,
I'm saying.
if I want to dress this way, just like Sharon said, you can dress some certain way. He said, is it normal to now be oppressed because now this
Because
is
if you don't want to be like
if you don't want to be approached,
because you
this
want
is,
to dress nice,
Exactly.
because I don't know why for some people for some reason you people idea is that you either want to dress sexy to you cannot dress sexy by
I'm not
for
I'm
yourself.
not
But
necessarily
there are always
wait,
consequences
Approach.
to
wait,
everything.
exactly. So and get
you want something,
and get this point.
but there's a
And
disadvantage
that's
to
the-
something.
that's the
There's
reason-
every disadvantage to
now,
everything.
in a way, you are
want
supporting what
some-
I said.
I'm like, please. I'm like 50% of what you are saying. I'm 50% of what you're saying.
Because
but what I'm saying is,
based on what you just
there are
said, you agree.
disadvantages to everything.
Based on that's the reason for saying
You might like
wait.
sugar. Oh, I want candy. I like candy. I'm gonna buy the candy. But just know that if you eat too much of this candy, you might have diabetes. You can have
That
diabetes.
is what I wanted to explain. That you just said. You just agreed based on what she said. Yeah, she said that.
See, you don't understand. You got
God.
you don't just want to accept that you're agreeing, but you're actually agreeing.
You agreed in
but
a way.
you don't want to accept
I think
that
you.
you're
I told you I agree with 50%.
No, you're not just
Yeah,
getting the
agree
point.
with everything.
Wait,
Yeah,
you're not
agree
just
with
getting the
everything. You
point.
don't just want to- you
Because
don't want to accept
what Dara was saying is, so I can't dress any way I want to dress because some people would say
So
something.
you mean
and wait,
oppress.
saying-
Oppress yourself. Don't dress what you want.
I'm not saying
and wait,
oppress.
you think
Hey, you will always be oppressed.
you think my
no matter
mindset
what.
is wait,
Yeah,
listen,
okay,
Dara,
okay,
you think my mindset
okay,
in the
okay.
first instance that you are necessarily dressing to impress men or to call their attention.
And let's
That
let
is
us be-
partially right, but just like you said, in some cases maybe that's not the case. In some cases maybe that's not the case. Now, of course, you can go to the beach and say that, oh, this is how I'll feel comfortable in the beach wearing this. It's your business, and it might not necessarily be. In fact, I've seen married people wear bikini and to the beach, and that's not because they want to attract men. It's because that is what they feel like wearing at that point.
That's what you wear at the beach.
At the beach. And that's one thing I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying every time you dress some certain way, you're trying to call the attention of some people. But I'm saying, yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I said there are situations like that. But what
So
I'm
there's
saying
a
is,
situ- wait,
what
let
I'm
me
saying is,
clarify.
do not.
Let me clarify. So there are situations where you can dress really nice, but it's not because you want to call certain.
There are situations like that.
Okay.
And that's,
Okay.
that's the reason why I started with.
Okay.
That's the reason why I
But there will
started
be
with.
those nasty
Wait.
weird men where they will want
And-
So
they
that's what
want
I'm trying to
approach you.
explain. That you guys are right in a way of like, okay,
Yeah.
but then the thing is that the way you're saying that is the women's fault.
I
And
don't
they
say
should
that
accept
No one said it's the
In
women's
fact,
fault.
it's
But
the
the
men's
people
fault
are not
because they
acknowledging
don't
In
the
take
fact that it's the
control.
people that are
In
not
fact-
men. You people are not acknowledging
In
the fact
fact, it's
that
the
you-
women's fault.
Oh God, you get Chris. You get Chris for your head.
Is-
You want to be the second mic.
Is that okay? No,
When
but,
can enter your body?
but seriously, it's the women's fault. Because
How?
now you see, I don't want to go back to the. I don't want to
Because
go
we're
back.
just minding
wait,
I'm
wait.
minding my business.
I don't want to.
Me, I don't say I'm
wait,
gonna attract a certain man when I wear
Wait,
something.
I don't want to
You're
go back
saying
to
it's
the.
my fault.
wait,
That is my fault.
wait, I
And
don't
they
want-
wear clothes.
I don't want to
say
go
it's my
back to-
fault.
wait.
Because they worry.
I don't want to go back to the sweet or candy or sugar analogy. But if I want to, because that analogy they sweet.
anti-sugar.
That analogy they sweet me. Because now if I leave this thing here, whose fault that aunt is coming
Now your
towards
fault.
it? Now my fault now because I leave it there. That's what if I say I don't want ants, make them come there.
So it's not my
But
fault
what I'm
because
saying
I
is-
wear something.
Exactly. And what I'm saying is, see, I'm not saying that.
It's not my
See,
fault.
this is the thing.
In fact,
Men will always
I
want
don't
to,
think
because
it's
if we switch the roles,
I think you're
right?
not getting the
Let's
point.
switch the roles in terms of, because right now you're coming from a man's view that okay, but without you knowing, you're unknowingly oppressing the women. But
So-
wait, though,
so
now
I
let's
think-
switch the roles
think you're
and
not
say
getting
that
the point.
men should not dress a particular way if they don't want to. Wait,
Exactly. That's just it now. If I don't want to be seen as a thug, I should not dress as just like that. Because even if I am not, and I just feel like let me switch roles today, some people will still see me that way, and they will treat me that way.
if like
It's
wait,
simple.
it's also saying that if don't wear pastors wear suit most of the time, right? So if you don't want to be seen as a pastor,
don't
don't wear suit.
there is nothing
Even though
wrong
you
with
want
that.
to wear suit, but don't wear suit.
Exactly. Now, when you now wear the suit and people are addressing you as pastor, do not be shocked or do not be surprised that people are addressing you as that. Despite the fact that your intention, and that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Exactly. That's
She's
all I'm
shaking
saying.
her
Like
head.
people would, if in fact,
She's laughing. No, she's laughing.
Oh,
wait,
you
ju-
people
just
make
like
me
I mentioned that
laugh.
you might wear your bikini not because you want to attract men or anything, but if men
But you people
approach
are,
you,
see, I understand what you people. I understand what you're
don't
saying.
feel
But
bad
then
about
I'm also
it.
saying that can we classify it as oppression? But you people say no.
No,
It's oppression though, because
and
if
this
you
is
don't want
this is the reason why I can't
You
necessarily.
oppress
What is the
yourself.
definition of oppression?
Oh, you don't know the definition of. This is the reason why. This is the reason why. Every decision you make comes with a consequence, and accept it seriously. You can't say that.
Can
oh,
I say something? Definition of oppression.
no, we know definition of oppression.
Prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment. Is there unjust treatment?
No,
it's unjust now because I cannot wear anything I want to wear because it's unjust. Shake or unjustly.
How is that-
Unjust.
How is that
Okay.
unjust?
Are you distressed?
Ah.
Mental pressure and distress.
No,
when men sexualize you because of what you wear, it's not what's it called? What did you say? Unjust or what did you just say? Distress.
see,
You're not-
wait.
It's not
I
oppression,
think
that's
It's not. You're
I
not
know.
in
wait,
distress.
wait.
Okay.
Okay, yes, you are in distress, but it's not
okay,
oppression.
okay.
But left
beg
to
you
me, I will
that.
still say you
what I'm
caused
saying
it.
is
I'll
that
still
what
say you
I'm
caused it.
saying-
It's not you caused
You
it.
caused
What
it.
Which
me
one
I'm
you caused
saying-
You
it?
caused it.
I'm
And
saying
that's
that
the
there
same
are
point.
They
either
Of,
mind your
options.
business. Person tell you, they come to you, they say, "Oh, you caused
See,
this thing.
I
Why
ha-
are you dressing sexily? Who asked you?"
It's the
And they
same
mind
thing.
my
You people are
business.
saying
They tell me how they do
you are
this thing.
still
What's
saying
wrong
the
with
same
you?
thing
I
when
think
you
you're
agree
still-
with.
you're
But
still not
seriously,
getting it.
that
but don't
rape
be
people,
surprised.
when they
That's
say
what-
that it's because of what she wore or she wanted it.
But
Is they are saying that the man
That's
is
an
right.
But I
excuse.
said-
You are saying
but-
the man is
I'm
right.
not saying
no,
the man
I
is
didn't say
right.
the man is right, but I said that it's
I'm
partially
saying
right.
that don't be surprised when men come up to you.
That's
when
simple.
You,
Exactly.
That's
That's simple.
Yeah,
That's
when men
it.
come up
Don't
to
be
you for
surprised. But the
So
issue is
now-
that is it wrong for a man to come up to you and be
Exactly.
saying it's wrong?
Exactly.
But
that's
don't be
that's the
surprised
point.
when
Don't
you
be
dress in a certain way.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's it. And it's very simple. I
That's
don't think we
it.
should even prolong this. And this is simple. See, now you haven't. Okay.
When you are prolonging it, you are oppressing me now. You know, prolong cruel.
You know, there are situations whereby maybe you've been posting on your WhatsApp status and all that, and there are sometimes that even a lot of people would not necessarily talk. But maybe when you now post a particular video where the cleavage is very clear, you see more people just writing fire emoji, love emoji.
Heart
Why
emoji.
why are they coming to say all
Exactly.
that? It's because of what they are saying. Then you will now be shocked that and I'm not expecting all this. Oh, what rubbish?
Like,
Don't be surprised. I'm not saying you should react and be happy. I'm not saying
don't be surprised.
your
Is it
reaction
bad?
depends on
Yes,
you.
it's bad.
But of course, people are attracted to such things, and don't be surprised that people are coming because of that. That's simple. That's simple. Straightforward. I think it's
I feel like
just
the
a
issue
good
is
place
that I feel like the issue is that you're trying to look for a solution, and I feel like the quickest solution right now is watch
to
how you
avoid it.
dress.
Exactly. Avoid it. If
Yes,
you don't- if you don't
I
want
feel
that.
the main solution for everybody that wants is teach men not to.
But that's a long
self-control.
thing.
What me I'm trying to say is like exactly like what I'm trying to say is that you people are like focusing so much on the women being the one attracting the attention, not focusing on the men who are bringing. Like you guys are like.
I think I understand what you're saying.
My
And
problem
you are so
is that
pained. It's so sad.
yeah,
eh.
like the way
Now, number
women
one.
is so at fault is that like
Wait.
you're not even looking at the
I
main
never
problem that is their
I never
Said
said.
women were at fault of.
I never said.
Yeah.
You never said.
I
what?
never
Eh?
said men were not at fault.
But that's
I
the
never
thing.
said that.
That's the thing. You never said it.
I said the guy. I
Why
said
they
the-
You
point me?
never
I said-
actually
Wait
said
Wait
it.
out.
You
No,
people,
don't
all you
blame
people
me,
were
I
saying,
beg.
all you people are saying that is women. Women should not be surprised. But
Wait.
then why the men that are bringing the like
If
those
you
are the problems.
wait, if you've been listening, if you've been listening,
Okay,
I mentioned
when
that
there's
those.
a problem, you need to
I
find a
me-
solution, right?
Yeah, I mentioned that those guys are no.
But why can't the solution be like, men should not look at it that way?
That's
Number one.
unrealistic. That's what I'm saying.
Number one, exactly.
It's so
Why is that
unrealistic.
one
How many?
unrealistic?
Wait.
Why is that
Wait.
one?
Unrealistic.
Why
How
is
many-
that one unrealistic?
How many
Why
men?
is that one unrealistic?
How many
Why?
men?
Why is
wait,
it unrealistic?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why.
let's
Wait.
be honest.
Wait.
Right from Adam.
Double standard. Why can't men actually do
And
things?
that's what I
Why
want to
are
tell
we
you.
now being
Why
unrealistic
are we
now?
wait.
This is
I want
annoying.
to tell you.
Every single
wait.
time when it becomes a
Dara.
problem, when it's man, it's like, it's unrealistic. Men don't
Dara.
expect you to do that.
Dara.
Why? Why
Dara.
can't they use their
Can I
brain?
say something?
Why?
Dara.
What's that the problem?
I want to
Men
tell
no
I
get
want-
brain, and what
Dara,
they
no,
tell
no,
you?
you
That's
can't tell me
brain.
that.
Now, that is not.
Brain,
That,
Dara.
they don't get self
that is not an excuse.
Right
What
from
the fuck is that?
time. Right from Adam, they don't get self-control. Eve went to go and shop apple. Adam can't join. They don't get self-control since Adam.
So can you listen to me now? I want to give you the
Even
reason.
no one know even get.
I want to give you the reason why it's not realistic. You're just capping rubbish.
No, sure, I'm not capping rubbish. I'm capping the truth. Men, a lot of men don't have self-control.
So
For you to
That
do
is
no
it,
problem.
fine.
Of course, I understand.
If you find a man with self-control, keep him, hold down
That
well.
is a
Hold
I,
down
I,
well,
understand,
well.
I understand your point, but I have my own reservations with your point. But I want to give you the reason why it's not
That's so vexing.
realistic.
That is so vexing.
And of course,
I will
I
stop
think-
touch me. Shout out, don't
I
touch me.
mean,
I'm vexing.
I think you are.
Don't touch me.
You,
Shut up,
for
don't
you,
touch me
for
right
you,
now.
you are in an ideal world of your own. You're in an ideal world of your own, and it's nice sometimes just to be there, thinking about
Oh,
things.
God, I hate it when
Ignorance
you
is
people.
But-
bliss.
I hate it when you
But
people do this shit.
Number one.
I
one.
hate it when you people
listen.
put men at a double standard where it's like, don't expect me to
Listen,
do that.
no,
they
no,
are
I'm-
men. What
wait,
the fuck?
wait,
I'm not saying that. It's
wait,
just very
wait.
unrealistic.
I think
What the heck is?
I think you're not clear about this. Now, let me give you. How many men are on planet Earth? Do you have an idea?
like
idea.
half. Like
No,
I
no.
know. Wait, there's like 7
No, actually, there
billion,
are
right?
more women than men.
Yeah, so
There are
7
more
billion,
women than
Abi.
men.
So
So about 3 point something.
let's
million.
close our eyes
Billion, I
because of course no one is sure of the statistics. Let's say worst case scenario 1 billion. Worst case scenario 1 billion. How on earth do you expect 1 billion men to be able
But
to?
no.
How
But
on earth do you
5
want to
billion
read?
women to change? You want 5 billion women
No,
to
no,
conform,
wait.
but
No
1
one-
billion is a problem.
Wait,
okay,
no
okay,
one
okay,
says
okay,
no one
okay.
no one
That's not
says
what we're
women should
saying.
change. I never said that.
I
Oh, the only
think I'm tired of
I
you,
never
man.
said
You're
that.
just like
The only-
like you just say.
wait. I think we just. I
Actually,
think,
they say that women should dress
I
better
thi- I thi-
if they don't want to.
I think-
if
think-
they don't want their attention. Is that not
I,
what you're
I
telling
think we
women?
should just round up here because
Eh?
what
Oh, because
yeah.
you know you're wrong, right?
No, I'm not.
God
No,
has given me
wait,
strength.
wait. I think
Oh,
If
God
Do
has
you-
given me
dress
strength.
the way you
Do you
dress,
guys-
will
do you
still
guys-
get a
do you guys
certain
want to listen?
attention.
I want to listen to
exactly.
Toby. I
So
want to listen to
no one
Toby.
is saying anybody should change. All I'm saying is, if you are dressing a particular way, do not be surprised that you are being approached.
You
the
know
same
what?
way. I'm not
actually-
saying change.
Can I
or not
have?
change.
I wanna
And it's
say
also
something.
simple. Of course, it's both ways, and I think we are not getting the point.
Can I say
Now,
something
women
as well?
generally tend towards, and I'm saying generally, I'm not saying all women. Women generally tend towards guys with good career and all that. Now, would I tell?
Wait. Sorry, I just thought about an example. So, if men don't want to, what did they say? If they don't want to attract gold diggers, they should not be rich. Because it's almost
No,
equivalent
that's
to the
funny.
same thing.
That's funny
No.
though.
No,
No,
That's
it's
But-
funny
funny.
thing. Wait, it's just
Well,
like,
well, let's
if
be
you don't want to
realistic.
attract, if you
Let's
don't
be
want
realistic.
to attract gold diggers, then don't be rich.
And-
But if you don't want to attract pervert or men, then don't dress
I think-
sexy.
I think-
what is the difference between
Now,
what I'm saying now? If you
now,
want to back-
now,
One is
now,
realistic,
wait,
one is
wait.
not.
Stop with that
Wait,
realistic
now-
thing. I will slap you with
now-
that realistic
now-
thing. Stop that
now
realistic
this-
rubbish.
Yeah, when
Wait.
you are rich, you will
Now,
always
this is the
attract
point.
gold diggers now.
Exactly. Now this
Okay.
is the point.
But then if you don't want to attract gold
If
diggers,
you,
So
then that-
don't be rich.
That's simple, and then that's the message.
if you don't want to
Now
attract gold diggers,
listen.
And they tell the woman to
Listen.
stop God digging for
Exactly.
gold now.
why is it the woman's problem? Why is it the woman's
Oh
problem?
God, why
I
you
will
dey shout
choke you.
for me?
Why is it the woman's
She wants to
problem?
feel.
Are you ready to listen?
On camera, she
It's
wants
okay,
to
that's rubbish.
Are you ready to
I will
listen?
fight you.
Now it's
I
simple.
will fight you.
Just like the same case you just mentioned for men. Now, if you don't want to attract gold diggers, then don't be rich. Then, if you are rich, there's nothing wrong with attracting gold diggers. You should not feel bad about it. Now,
But you
that's
don't want gold diggers. but
exactly.
you
You should not feel bad about it, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not here to tell you this is the way you should dress or this is the way you should not dress. But don't feel bad about it when they approach you, because this is what attracted them. That's all. So now, if you don't want gold diggers, then don't be rich. It's simple as that. So if you don't want to attract some set of people, then don't do it. So if you are not rich, of course, women will not come for you.
I want to say
So that's
something
simple.
about why it's realistic for what's it called? The 1 billion
in your mouth. It's not it. Let me just be honest with you. Because if you are saying realistic, if you are being realistic,
So you want me to
nothing
live
will
in
have
a
moved.
utopia?
No, it's not about utopia. It's not about utopia. But if you keep getting yourself stuck about being realistic and not realistic, then you will never move forward. There will never be change. Because if you are saying that, oh, let's be realistic, this will never happen, then there will never be change. Women would have been stuck in the house because be like, let's be realistic. Men are meant to be the one to work. Then they would have never been.
Do you know
like
why?
Bobby.
Do you know
You
why
have been
there was
stuck
a
if you are
feminist
being in this.
movement?
Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic.
Come.
Let's be realistic.
Come, let
you
me
need to
tell
be
you
unrealistic because to move forward, to push down barriers.
Okay, but do you know why there was a feminist
I think
movement?
you are not getting the
There was
point.
a
Which
feminist.
barrier
No,
are you
let me.
pushing?
No, please, let me finish.
The barrier of
Toby,
getting
I
all-
beg, go, please. I won't say this. Do you even know how the feminist movement even started? It started after World War One. All the men went to go and fight, and women were left to take care of the home. That's when they realized that, oh, me too, I sabi do this, so why can't I do it? That's how the feminist movement started.
Because if they say
Back then, they
are going to be so like, oh, let's wait for the men to come. We're not meant to be the one to work. See, that's
they
a different
became
conversation.
realistic. I said,
Let's
oh,
go back
we
to
can't
what we're
just be
talking about.
sitting
Because
around.
that's
I think
conversation
you
I'm
don't
not-
understand. Even what you're saying is actually being realistic, not being unrealistic. I think you're not getting the point. Being realistic is facing the truth and facing what's going on. Now, being realistic is we also have the power to do this thing. We can also do it. You're just being real because you know your capabilities.
No, but
No, the wrong part and not being realistic is thinking that you can change 1 billion people or 2 billion people.
But then
You
can
cannot
change 5
change.
billion
You cannot
women.
change a
Like,
world
like,
where
that
the
annoys me.
man is running
who,
the world.
Wait, who is trying
If
to
a
change?
man
I think
does
you're still
wrong,
not getting the
another
point.
man will back him up. That's
Who-
the one issue.
Who is trying to change
you
5
not see
billion
the
women?
government.
Who is trying to change 5
You know
billion
how many
women?
female
No one
leaders
is
we
trying
have?
to change anybody. And
You
obviously,
know how many female leaders we
I
have?
doubt. I don't know the statistics anyways, but I doubt if we have up to 5 billion women. But no one is trying to change anybody.
that.
But then you people are
this
saying
is
that if
not
you
what
don't
you're
want to
saying.
be sexualized, then what's it called?
But
Then
wait.
don't dress. Don't
Wait,
dress
wait,
while you
based
want
on-
to dress.
based on
Is
that-
that not the same thing as?
Oh, I didn't know.
I'm
actually.
not saying if you
Wow,
don't want to be
wait, I
sexualized.
didn't.
I'm saying
Wait, I didn't know that we are so powerful that we are changing 5 billion women just by saying that they should not dress anyhow. Based on this conversation, that would not change anybody or the way people dress. Do you get that? But what we are saying is,
I'm tired.
if
I'm
this is
tired.
what
I
you
don't
are
have the
saying,
strength. This
if-
is not
My mouth
my-
is
I'm
dry.
tired.
if this
I'm
is what you are
tired.
saying,
I'm so
then it is because
tired.
of something you are
I
doing.
am so
It's simple.
tired.
See.
It's not the men doing anything,
As-
it's the women that's
wait.
doing something. And then for women to not do something, they are not being realistic. They need to be unrealistic.
I think there is no point continuing
I
this
am
argument.
tired.
Seriously.
Oh,
Be-
I am
listen,
tired.
because-
they are fighting and they will continue to fight. But let me be honest.
See,
When the men come
let
on
me
our
conclude,
side,
please. I want
when the men come on our side, then we can start. Then the change will start changing. Because the only men
I
that
pray
can
for
change
you.
men. Let me be honest. It's only men that can change men. Woman cannot change man. It's
did I say
only
that
a
one?
man that can change
When did I say
another
that
man.
one?
Me, I've learned that.
When did I say
I've
that
learned
one?
one.
But it's easy for men to change women. Very, very easy. But
Yes,
it's not,
of course,
it's not,
I
it's not,
agree.
yeah.
I agree. Why you?
All
why
that-
is this season?
I don't know
I
about
don't know where that
you
conversation
know.
came from, but okay.
I don't know about all that, but what I'm saying is, see, I'm not even here to necessarily change anybody or do this, but I'm saying like, if this is what you expect, and this is one thing I said earlier, if for men to they need to do better, and no one is saying that they do not need
That's
to
what
do
I
better.
wanted to focus
Because-
on more than instead of women should
Wait,
not be. Like,
wait.
that like I see. I agree
You
with
can't you can't say that you should just focus on that too, because
But
number
then
one, the problem is the women are on the receiving end. You can't take that away. There are a lot of people that have been raped, even against their own will. And I'm not saying that
that's what rape
I'm
is
not
against your
wait.
will.
Oh, thank you.
Was whenever
I'm not even saying that. Oh, these people did, and this is the reason why I used against their own will, but it was wrong anyways. But I'm not even saying that maybe you wore something bad or anything. Like, you still dressed decently and all that, and you were raped. And the problem with that is, if you're on the receiving end of anything, it's not always good. The trauma that comes with it, the problem that comes with it, it's not always nice. Then to avoid things like that, it's better. Of course, men also need to do better.
Sorry.
But just to avoid cases whereby, see, we can continue to preach about men doing better and all that, which I preach anyways. But I'm saying that it would still not change some things anyways. But of course, some people can listen.
Can you agree with something with me? Right? Instead of us always saying that, women should dress decent. Instead of us always saying that, women should dress decently, why don't we go to the men and say that, men should not feel like they need to act like, let's focus on that more, because I feel like if we focus on that more, we'll be able to do more impact than telling women that they should not dress decently.
But I get what you're saying.
That would make more impact, because then.
But the problem is now, for people that dress that way because of that purpose, how would they see markets?
That's a different way.
Now, if you are saying that men should not approach them because they are dressing that way,
Toby,
if they are now looking for markets, how would they see markets?
You are mixing different conversations.
So if you don't want to,
Toby, no, stop. Toby, stop. I'm actually being serious right now. Toby, I'm being serious right now. We're talking about something very serious, and they are taking it somewhere else.
Look at you like Chris,
because you know what I'm trying to say. That's not what I'm trying to say. And that's not the topic. That's not the area of the topic I'm talking about. But then I'm saying that instead of preaching to women that are saying that dress decently, preach to the men more.
That's what I'm telling you. You're unrealistic to do that.
What the fuck is that unrealistic?
Let me tell you. Men. Men full government. Inside government.
I will beat you. What's your name? Sharon. I will beat you. I swear, I will beat you.
See,
can I say something?
I need to.
Can I say something?
Amazon. I'm going to order pankere. Ken, he needs panking.
I didn't know that they not sell something on Amazon.
No, can I say something though? Look at the government. Like me, and in this life, I've learned that when a man does wrong to a woman, especially, there's gonna be a group of men that will back the man up.
That one is not even. See, that one is not. It's not what I want. What I want to say is, wait, listen,
please,
Dara.
I beg.
All I want to say is, see, and if you listened, I talked about men. Of course, there is nothing wrong with. There is nothing wrong with.
I'm calling you precious.
Wait,
Sharon.
Is there one precious somewhere?
No, I mix my friends up together. But Sharon.
There is nothing wrong with talking to guys to have self-control, be better and all that.
It's going to be make
but
more impact.
You can't say that will make more impact because it's just being unrealistic. Seriously, I'm saying that. See, it is when you have something to lose that you feel you need to do some things more.
Maybe if men had more to lose, then they would.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That that's okay.
But at the moment,
I actually want to hear what I'll say. It.
At the moment, men seem.
We should make men feel like they have more to lose more. Because if not, that's the thing. Because the fact that we are pressuring the women, our eyes.
So how would you make them?
Let me finish. My eyes, everybody's eyes are on the attention of, it's the women's fault. It's women. That's why women have more to lose. But if it was the other way around, where we looked and attacked men more, then they have more to lose, not the women.
But they are attacked too, anyways.
Oh, please. Compare.
Nothing changed. And that's what I'm saying.
Please.
Give me an example where the
sometimes,
man
of course, if you rape and they catch you,
that is what
imprisonment and all that.
That's
what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is,
give an example of a man being.
And I said that nothing really changed. So what I'm saying is,
I said give an example where nothing really changed.
Toby, when we change the narrative.
No, of course, there are still men that does all that. All that do all that.
Give an example where a man is being attacked and nothing
when
changes.
We change the narrative,
what I mean by nothing changed,
like they do
like
wrong.
other men to still continue in that line. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even talking about the same guy. And one thing I'm saying is, see, there is no way they will necessarily be on the receiving end. See, you still don't get the point, because they are not the one facing that trauma. It's just like you saying that a lion will be on the receiving end for attacking other lions, other animals, maybe smaller animals. that's not really the case. So it is the other animal that would have to look for ways to safeguard himself, except we don't want to be real. Seriously, that's all I feel. So if we don't want to be real, we'll come out and say, lion, stop attacking other animals. But the fact still remains that there are still some lions, even in fact, if you provide other things for them to eat, there are still some lions that will still do that. So if I can at least protect myself a bit from those crazy lions, why not do it? That's my own point. But would that stop us from also addressing men and tell men, have self-control, at least show better that you are a better person? Of course, we need to address that, no doubt about it. But left to men, they still feel more like, I do not have something to lose because I am what's it called? I'm the predator. If I'm right, I'm the predator. She's the prey. So if you see yourself as the predator, the best person you can always address is someone that still seems like the prey. That's just my own thought about it. So I think it's a long conversation, and it's a sensitive one. In fact, talking about this at some point, I felt like do I really want to talk about it, because there are always different opinions about things like that, and of course I have my body, I own my body. There's a way I can dress. It's none of my business and all that. So, and that's all. I'm not here to say this is the way you should dress or this is not the way you should dress, but I always believe in modesty, just like we mentioned earlier, and there's a way.
I'm going to continue being in my own realistic world.
But
thank you very much.
Your own ideal world. Your own ideal world.
Yeah,
don't
sure.
Don't say realistic world.
Let me remain there, because I refuse. I refuse because I refuse, because if we're going to continue saying that, men will still not it's just headachy. And the thing is that the more we talk about it, the more you people talk, it just feels like you people thinking that it's unrealistic is because you are the ones that are part of the problem. Because
which problem?
I will slap you if you just say sorry, you're making me
I think you're still not getting the point.
Like, seriously,
it's just like saying that you want to change.
I agree.
Wait.
It's
just like saying that you want to change.
Wait. You get. But let's be realistic.
It's just like saying that you want to change. You want to change.
It might happen where men will stop entirely. Or like there's a very small percentage.
And this is simple.
But right now,
I'm not saying that they will stop entirely.
This is simple.
But when we start making men more responsible instead of women,
it's just like saying that you want to
change.
It's just like saying that you want to change 2 billion, 3 billion women from being a gold digger. Can you do that? So that's it. What I'm saying is, to change people are actually very difficult.
I'm not saying they're all going to change, but I'm saying
that
let us stop putting the narrative on the women. Let us stop putting everything on the women and start focusing more on the men
I think you're not
than the
getting
women.
See,
stop making the women have to change and
this
conform.
Conversation just looks like
this
conversation just looks like it's tilting to that point. It's the same thing as saying that you can't change women from being gold diggers.
Stop making
all you
women
can
have
do
to
is that
conform
all you can do is
and
protect
start
yourself.
putting men
Protect
more
yourself
responsible.
against that.
That's all I have
Create
to say.
structures
Stop
that
making women conform and start making men more responsible for their actions. That's what I'm saying. And you are that realistic.
As you can hear what
my
I'm
own
saying.
See, this is how my own is.
Tomorrow when going out. Tomorrow when going out, go out naked.
When we all as a society. When we all as a society start focusing on letting men be more responsible.
And women also do not care.
Start being that, and then making I'm not saying that everybody will change, but it will really, really reduce the number than making women conform.
I think based on this conversation,
when all as a society, including society as little as 3 of us, when out of 2, out of 3, it's only 1 that is saying this. How will there be change? And you people are saying it's unrealistic. Because you people are part of the problem.
I agree with the change. Yes, we want change.
No one said that.
How will there be change when people like you are still saying that women are
because
more
I'm telling you,
because you people are part of the society.
I'm never gonna say women are the problem.
That's what you be saying.
No,
nobody said that.
Nobody said that women are the problem. You said women are for. I don't agree with that. You can win whatever you want, but don't be surprised when nasty men. There will always be nasty men. Look at, let's be realistic.
We will always make good and evil in this world. Responsible and stop making women conform.
Oh
there
my
will be more
goodness.
change.
Women
They
do
will
not
always have
conform.
good and
That's
evil in
different.
this world, though. Listen to that. We will always have good and evil.
I think that's
I'm
what she's not
sorry.
saying. That's
You will
what
only
she's not
see
saying.
good and
How
evil
can you-
everywhere you
and the
go.
main thing is
You want
protect
to be
yourself.
I am
your
not saying
business.
that.
Protect
That's what
yourself
I'm saying.
against the evil
That's
one.
what
You
I'm
don't wear
saying.
red sexy dress. You want go out. You want, hey, I look good. Let me go
See,
out.
and
I'm
there will
minding my
always be,
business.
there will
Drinking a
always
drink.
be,
A
there
man
will
will not come
always
up to
be
you.
bad
If
men
one
in
evil,
this world. I'm not saying that.
Don't
There
be
will always
surprised
be
when it-
bad men in this
what I'm
world.
saying.
But instead of us focusing on women conforming, because I see, at the end of the day, I agree with what you're saying, that we being sexy, whatever. But instead of us focusing on women conforming, what I have a problem is, let us stop focusing on that and actually start focusing on men being more responsible. That's what I'm saying. That's literally all I'm saying.
But who said men should
Because you
continue
people-
to be irresponsible?
Eh?
Who said men should continue to be
You
irresponsible?
guys are not listening to my words. I said
Because
instead
that's
of
not what I said.
focusing,
That's not what she said
listen
now.
to. I said instead of focusing on women
No, that-
conforming, let us. I'm not saying that you people are not.
And
let
close-
us
close-
focus.
and-
No, but you people look at the weight of the conversation you're having. Your conversation is more weight towards conformity than responsibility.
And that's
That's
what
my
I'm saying.
problem.
Because-
That is
and-
my
and-
problem.
wait.
Because you people focus
And-
more
and
on
this-
the women conforming than men being responsible.
And
That's
this
my
is-
problem. That's my.
And because
Okay, then stop complaining when they come up to you. Just that.
God,
that's
you're
simple
not getting the
now.
conversation.
Don't be
You are not-
surprised. I'm
you are
saying
not
don't be
getting-
shocked
wait,
when
I
they
get
come
your
up to
conversation.
you.
And
not getting.
do you want me to
I agree
repeat?
with
Do you
the
want me to
with
repeat?
the old
Wait,
broad
do you
stuff you're saying
want
that
me to repeat?
sexiness
Wait.
brings about it. I agree with that. But then what my problem is that instead of focusing on the
Do you want me to repeat what you just said so that
I'm
you know
telling
that I
it's
heard what you
realistic.
said?
I mean, don't hit
What you said
before
is
go and-
instead of
I-
wait,
You
listen. What
decide-
you're saying is instead of us focusing on women conforming or women changing, why not focus on men becoming responsible? And this is one thing I'm saying, and it might not be a good analogy for some people. When you see a prey, and I still see women as a prey in this case, because you see, I feel like women has more to lose. I've heard stories of people that they were raped and they were in all sorts, and they are still not getting themselves till now. Like,
people take their life over it.
it's exactly it's a trauma. So
It's a
and
huge
it's
one.
simple, and it's because they are prey. Now, if you are preaching to the predator, you know that these predators will still always be around. Why not talk to the prey that, okay, if possible, it is not because we are saying that, okay, it's not because we are encouraging people to also still be the predator, but of course, and this
know
is
you
what
are
I'm
not
saying.
encouraging it.
Exactly.
I know
I'm
that.
saying that
But my
if
problem
there
is
is a way around
focus.
it that you
Is-
can keep yourself
Why
from
is
that
the
problem
first
too.
solution not being taking responsibility? Why is the first solution? I
Be-
understand
be-
what you're saying, pray
because-
whatever. But let's be honest. If you really want to, if you want to, like tie the hands of a predator, if people focus on that more than actually trying to, than the prey run away, it's possible. Literally, if it's possible, isn't it going to be better? If
But don't you think that if you focus more on the predator and you leave the prey careless, in
no,
quotes,
that's a different
in
situation. No,
quotes,
that is a
don't you
different
think that
situation?
there will still be more casualties, despite the fact that you are focusing on the predator?
How will there
So-
be more casualties when the predator
Be-
is more guard, like more,
Because you have more predators out there, and
There are
then
more
prey
women
to
than
the
men.
prey. Oh, I think you're not understand. You're looking at. Okay,
I'm done with this conversation.
okay.
My hair.
I think it's.
I feel like if I was wearing
My
wig,
belly,
my hair would be
oh,
everywhere.
my
'Cause,
head,
I think
oh.
it's a
My
good
head,
place to
belly,
stop.
oh,
Just share your
my
thoughts
head,
around
oh.
this, and let's hear your opinion. As just to conclude, and this is one thing I would say, as a guy, at least be responsible, no doubt about it. Behave normally, at least have self-control as a guy, no doubt about it. But as a lady too, and this is one thing I've always been saying, as a lady too, number one, do not be surprised when you attract some set of people based on it. Now your reaction or how you handle it is solely based on you and solely depends on you. But in a way, just to avoid cases like that, I think it depends on what you just want and how you want to handle it. But just to avoid cases like that, I believe you can dress better. That's what I
Okay.
believe. Dress modestly, and that's all.
My own conclusion is that as much as I do to some certain level, agree with you in terms of, because you people, don't get me wrong, as long as to some certain level, I agree with you that, when you dress provocate provo-
Provocative.
prov-
Provocatively.
provocatively, yeah. When, as much as you like, if you dress the chance, it's a higher chances to attract the bad crowd, I guess. As much as I agree with that, but what me I would want, and I hope the society as a whole, and like the world as a whole, will be able to join first towards, is instead of trying to focus more on conforming the ladies to, don't do this, don't go out at night, don't do this, don't do this, instead of trying to make women to conform, let us more challenge and focus on more on the men responsible
men.
for the men responsible for those kind of actions, because I feel like that will go a long way more than
And also women
restricting
dressing
women,
naked. Not
restricting
not
women
minding.
because what?
So because you're taking care of the guys and telling them what to do, behave responsibly, so women can just
Because it
do
has
what they feel like,
more.
so that you don't need to restrict them. You can just go naked to a
Did
bar
I
and
talk when you were
expect that.
Did I talk when you were concluding?
Expect that no
Did
guy
I talk when you were
no guy
concluding?
will approach you.
Did I talk
Because
when you
that's the
were
way I
concluding?
see it.
Did I talk when you were concluding?
I'm sorry. Is that
As I
is
was
that good?
saying, as I was saying, right? Instead of us focusing on,
okay.
like, let us like change and like let us work as like society to instead curb the behaviors. I know it's more difficult or it's harder or whatever it is, but then see, I always believe that one small step is better than no step at all. It's better than no step at all. One small progress is better. When we as a society can stop looking at, okay, oh, women should change instead of men to change, instead of men,
No one said that though.
instead of, I said focusing. You people are, I say focusing. There's a
Because
difference
even
between
in my
focusing and saying
conclusion,
that
I
there's no-
mentioned both.
as I said, focusing.
I focused on both.
Don't suffer.
I've suffered today.
I don't
I've
suffer.
actually
I focused
suffered
on both.
today.
Seriously.
I suffered today
I
because
focused on both.
see, being a man, see how it is to just
no, wait. I focused on both, and that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
See, I want to see better men out there. I want to see men with self-control. I want to see
But
men
let us list the
I
things
feel
that
like
women
the
should
only-
that know what
The
they're doing.
only way to have better men is for men to push. Anyways, what I would say is, don't be surprised when you dress sexily and a man approaches you the way you are dressed. Don't be surprised. But yes, I understand what she means by yes, take man accountable. But I feel like the only people that are allowed. Sorry, don't they clap now. The only
Yeah, at
way
least
you
I agree with
can
something that I'm
hold-
happy.
The only way you can hold men accountable is through other men. It's only men that are able to hold other men accountable. That's my own opinion. Not only that.
For me, I don't
men,
even believe
Like
that.
honestly.
I beg you. Wait, anyways, men, when you approach a woman and she says no, don't give up, don't give excuse. Say, why
Let's
you dressing
preach
like
more
this?
about that, and I would love that.
No. When
Let's
you say
preach
no,
Exactly,
go to another
exactly,
woman.
Let's preach
exactly.
that
Don't
more.
say no to
Exactly.
you.
Let's
Go to bed.
preach that
Let me
more.
finish my statement.
But-
I'm excited
If
for
they
you
all-
now.
if they
But
all
that's
say
what
no
we've
to
been
you,
preaching now.
Go to bed and sleep.
You've been preaching conformity, but that is
No,
what I
nobody
want
said
more people
conformity.
preaching.
What we are saying,
Be
see,
preaching that
what
more.
we talked about all day is that if they approach you, don't feel bad. But now Sharon just brought a new dimension to it. That okay, then if if after approaching someone they are telling you no, then feel good about it, and that's it. Yeah, don't feel like, oh, I need to have my way or be persistent and all that.
Because it's
you're-
dressed like that.
Exactly. If you're hearing no, yes. But seriously, all we've been talking about, and no one is saying it, but all we've been talking about is if they approach you, don't feel bad about it. That's all we've been talking about. No one is saying that a man should be persistent and should not take no for
All you
answers.
people
All
have
that.
been talking
That's
about
not.
is that women should, they should, in order for them not to, get that kind of attention, then they should not dress like that. That's what you also talked about, right?
I didn't doubt that. I'm not against that. Yes, I
feel
said
like I
that.
should be rolling the clip.
That's
so
what.
should be
No, I
recording.
said. I said yes.
Exactly, you
No,
said that, right?
Yeah, I said
Exactly.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what the two topics, the two things that has been most talked about is, first of all, women should not be surprised if they get attention because of how they dress. Which, by the way, I agree to that part. But then you also said that in order for them not to get that, what we focus more on, what we at least
not necessarily focusing on that. It's just like, okay, you've created a
95
problem
of
which
this video,
it's all about
video
you created a
was
problem.
more
Wait.
about you have on you not to get the
Wait.
attention, then don't dress that way. But instead, we only talked about. I'm not saying we didn't talk
No,
about the other side. We only talked about
because you can't say
15%. The other side, 15% that men should listen to say no. And I'm just trying to say, can we switch that instead of say 95% we should talk about men should actually say when they said yeah, they say when they hear no, they should actually accept no and not take it to
no
us.
is no.
And
if
then
it's going around.
But did we ever have that conversation and we said that no, that's not right? You never brought that up.
I'm not saying
Exactly, that's the
I'm
point.
not
Bring that up, Seth.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the point. And then
Yes.
I supported it like that. See,
I agree.
the only thing we mentioned mostly is that this is a great problem.
Sister love.
This is a problem.
I still owe you back, Karen. Like honestly.
So the only thing we've been saying is this is just the main thing. Like if this is it, like this is what someone is attracted. That's all.
Attention,
Nothing more.
everybody. I'm actually not someone that argues. Like this has honestly sapped up all my strength.
Thank you for listening.
Sorry.
But
And,
it was fun.
If
If you agree with me, please.
if you've listened this far,
Please
well,
put
yeah,
down
we want to
Dara on
hear-
the comment section if you actually agree
we want
with
to
me.
hear your thoughts
And
about
if you
it.
agree
Dara,
with
I'll
them.
just put Dara to make you happy.
If you agree with me
But-
or
but-
understand where I'm
but
coming from,
seriously,
or understand
wait,
what
I
I'm
understand
trying to
where you're
say,
coming from.
Can you please put it down in the comment
I understand
section?
where you're coming from,
And
and
like-
I'm not
So
saying
That's it.
I'm not saying that it's not
This
valid.
this
I'm not even
is
saying it's not
realistic.
realistic now, and I'm not saying it's
But
not
then
valid.
if Sharon
to talk-
deserves cane
We need to
and
talk to the
beating,
men too.
please put
Wait.
it down in the comment section.
We need
Don't
to
try
talk to
am,
men
oh.
too.
My family members will come and beat you.
Because someone should donate. I'm going to do what's called Venmo me money to go and buy backer from Amazon.
No, they do Venmo now.
So that
They
I
do
can-
pay transfer.
He transfer me money, so I can go and get killed from Amazon for Sharon
but at
because so that I can beat that unrealistic self out of her.
It's good if you've listened this far, and
Side-
let's-
Honestly, if you've listened this far, thank you.
Because
But
it's-
yeah,
it's a
been
long rambling.
It's
and
been
all
a
that.
long one,
So,
but it's been fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. So share your thoughts about
Share your thoughts.
this, and let me know your opinion.
Comment Dara if you agree with me.
No,
Comment
seriously,
Sharon if you think
I
Sharon
agree.
is
I
PK.
agree with what Dara is saying.
Eh?
Anyways, I'm not saying. Yeah, I agree. I'm not
Say
saying that.
comment Sharon if I need Kano.
If I need to spark Sharon,
No,
comment Sharon
No.
and Venmo me or transfer me money to go on Amazon the cane.
I
Or
mean-
if you're in Nigeria, send me cane, please.
that's good. Well, anyways, yeah. If you've
Oh,
listened this
God.
far, men should do better. No one is changing their narrative. Just like
Thank you.
Dara
Thank
said,
you, thank
men
you
should
so
do better.
much.
It's so clear, and I believe that women should also do better.
Let's focus on
So I feel instead of focusing on one aspect, just like Dara is saying, that focusing on men and we a bit focused on women, I think it can just be balanced. Like okay, both
chances of
sides.
it being balanced.
Both sides
Balance, yeah.
both sides have to do well, and then if there is a way that it would not be balanced, I will always fall to the prey side, which I believe you might not accept because some people will hate the word predator prey, anyways. But that's just the best analogy I could use, even if you do. So if it can be balanced, I feel it should be balanced. That's all I'm saying. And if it can be balanced, left to me, it's my own. I just feel like then safeguard the prey instead. But I think that's enough for today. Thank you for listening and see you on the next video. Bye.
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 If it's actually cold, then you need to really align to your nipple because if not, you have four.